guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those who are new here, I am Psychic Bella Love. You can book your own personal private reading with me at psychicbellalove.com. Use coupon code BELLA20 to get 20% off your reading with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is going to be taking a look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Just because somebody brought them up in the comments and I was like, oh my god, I keep like having them in the back of my head to do them. So let's just go ahead and dive right in and see what Spirit has to say about this. Spirit, please join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage. What do we need to know? Are they going to stay together? Are they going to split up? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us and answering any questions that we have in regards to marriage. Will and Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. We're asking William the attention, purpose, of clarity, and understanding, not with any bad intent. Please bless and protect all who are this reading, as well as all who participate in which. Thank you. Okay, Spirit, just please. Let's see, let's start with, how does Will like see their relationship and feel about Jada? Because he'd be seeming to have some kind of like, why I gotta be trotted out on here for you, you know? And I've seen some like clips and stuff even where she was trying to like post, I guess, on Instagram or something like that. And he's like, don't do that or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, like, I felt like when he was like, I was done with your ass or something like that, like in that, like, you know, entanglement series, that it was a little more, you know, kind of than they were letting on. So, well, this makes sense. The first thing that I'm getting here is that, you know, in the beginning of their relationship, he definitely saw this as somebody that, as a relationship that was going to make him stronger, that it was going to, like, help him. Like, oh, like, I got, you know, he felt like he won a prize. He felt like, okay, like, I'm finally getting everything that I've worked for in life. I got this amazing woman. But it ended up being a lot more work than he originally thought that it was. It's talking about here, like, I mean, I feel like this Three of Coins, because we have the Emperor and the Four of Wands, and then we have the Three of Coins, the Seven of Wands, and the Strength card. I feel like this Three of Coins is, of course, you know, to do with the financial situations, things like that. But I also feel like maybe, you know, this is referencing, like, her attachments to Tupac, because I keep hearing ghosts of lovers past. It's like there was always a lot of outside influences from people from their past, from both sides. You know, obviously he had a child's mother to ex-wife, whatever, you know, that she had to deal with. And it's like Tupac isn't the only guy that she was dating or that had been involved with in one way or another that she still brought around or brought up often. And so it's, with this, it's talking about, with this King of Cups and this Chariot card, it's like over time, he felt like he had to take his emotions like somewhere else. Like, I can't get my emotions filled in this relationship. So whether that means that he was going out and having affairs or just relying on other people to sort of be like the friend, the listening board, basically like whatever you would think that your partner is, he never felt like he was really truly getting that from her in a sense. Like, she's good for some things, but she can't provide everything that I would need for this relationship to like truly fulfill me going forwards. Obviously, we have this Tower moment and this King of Wands, which is talking about, you know, the situation that happened, the entanglement, you know, heard around the world. And it's like, the funny thing is, Will feels like when it comes to whether that was Og, as they were calling him, or maybe other men in the past, it's like he feels like they get a version of Jada that like maybe he got a little glimpse of in the beginning of their relationship, but that he's never really fully gotten that side of her. You know, and it's like, you're the queen of wands trying to make everything work for everybody else. You're running around trying to like fix their lives and fix them and fix that. But when it comes towards how you act towards me, you're the queen of swords. Not the queen of swords in the sense of what do the swords really represent in communication. It's like, you're short with me. You put distance between us. You're constantly like, I'm not interested in that. And so he really feels like he's had to go out and forge a life for himself separate of her and their family with this 8 of Wands and this King of Coins. You know, now that the truth has come out with this Sun and the Moon, and then the underlying energy here was the King of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Will's really looking at, you know, everybody already knows what happened. People know that we've had problems in our relationship. Do we need to really just like carry on like this anymore? Or can we just go our separate ways? I feel like he's getting tired of it. All right. So, and he does feel like she's done a lot to hurt him or push him away over the years. Now let's see, Spirit, how does Jada see, Will, and feel about their relationship? And then we'll ask what's the truth. Because we know, like, especially from, like, you know, The Weeknd and Selena Gomez, it's like, she's like, he's a cheater, he's this, he's that. And then he's like, you were doing this and this and this. Everybody always has their own perceptions and way of looking at a situation, right? So if all of us were to look at the sky right now, we'd probably all describe it completely differently. And that's just your perception, you know? Alrighty. Jada's dealt with a lot of depression in this relationship. It's like, so we have the 2 of Wands, 4 of Coins, Temperance, 10 of Swords, and then the Star card is our past position or how this all began. And it's talking about, like, she was actually, like, almost like in a rebound situation when she met Will. And so there was this temptation of this guy, he's this up-and-coming star, he's charismatic, he's fun, he's this, he's that, you know, like, yeah, it's tempting to get caught up in all of this. She went into this whole situation, you guys, originally with him as just getting herself some D. But that's also how she went into the situation with August as well, although there was more emotional connection to August than she even had with Will when she got with him, is what Spirit is saying. Obviously, you know, our current situation is that we're in the Justice and the 2 of Cups where, you know, they sort of felt like there's this obligatory, like, we have to just, like, try to hold on for a little bit longer. Our underlying energy here is the Death card, the 2 of Coins, and the 3 of Swords. This put an end to the way that she was looking at her marriage. It's like, when she originally, like, it's like, okay, like, me and Will are having problems. Maybe I'll just run off with August, or maybe he's just a distraction, and then, you know, like, I'll figure things out or whatever. It's like, since that ended, she's felt very stifled, very empty, very alone, very, now that I only have my thoughts and feelings and I have to concentrate on what's in front of me, I don't like it. I don't like what I have, you know? So her having this affair really opened up her eyes that she does want a new beginning. And there's this Page of Wands and this 8 of Cups. August definitely was a distraction, an excuse, you know, something that was, it was a cry for help, basically. You know, sometimes we do things like that where we sabotage things on purpose so that we can run the other way and get away from it. Same thing, Megan Fox. Is that what her name is? Yeah. With Machine Gun Kelly. I always want to say Megan Kelly because it's Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. You know, she's looking at him as this escape, this savior from her bad marriage with Brian Austin Green. And so there's this temptation to think, oh my God, this man's amazing. But really, he's just the catalyst to get you to leave your marriage, boo-boo. You ain't going to be with him for the rest of your life. And it's like, I feel like Jada's really realized a lot of that. Because she was using him as this escape, as this way to sabotage things, as this like cry for help to get out of it. Obviously, because, you know, she feels like she was put into a situation where with this magician, this faith card, this 9 of Cups, you know, it was like, okay, I'm forced to work on my marriage. I'm forced to try to, like, you know, look at this with a pair of fresh eyes. Was there some sort of gratitude and appreciation for one another that came about after all this happened? Yeah, because, I mean, you know, it's kind of like, well, we did build a life together. We did accomplish all of these things. We built this mansion. We started a bunch of movies together. We produced all this stuff. You know, you won these awards. I won these awards. We got all this money. We got the kids. We got 85 Range Rovers, you know, that kind of stuff. But that always wears off, right? And now we're here with this wheel card. And right before this wheel card is this Page of Wands and this 8 of Cups. There is a temptation for Jada to just go find herself another August or even a female version of August. Because Spirit is saying that she does swing both ways. But there is a temptation for her to just go off and like take another lover. But if she did, that would be the end of things for them. Like, the Will would not put up with that again, number one. And number two, I just feel like, you know, it would come to a point where it's like, ugh, what are we doing? I mean, both of them seem like they're ready to just move on. And I have been getting that energy off of them a lot, like every time I do see them brought up anywhere. So, Spirit, can you please give us an overview of their relationship and what is to come next? Are they going to stay together? Are they going to split up? What can we expect from them? Thank you, Spirit. They're both over trying to work on this. It's like, we have the kids. We love the kids. They're going to continue to live their separate life a little bit longer. Somebody's going to have an affair again. Wow. They might both actually be having affairs again. Because we have the 3 of Swords, the Chariot card, and then the second 3 of Swords that, if you've been with me for a minute, you know. Well, King of Coins, Ace of Coins. Will's choosing somebody else and walking away. Because then right after that is the 8 of Cups, the Wheel card, and Jada's under here is the Queen of Coins with this 2 of Swords. She's actually not expecting this. 8 of Coins, full card, Page of Wands. Will's actually been planning on doing this. Remember when he said, I'm going to get you back, and I said, air signs are petty. Don't underestimate the petty of a Libra, especially a Libra man. 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups. He's going off and he's leaving her behind and she's not expecting it. High Priestess, 4 of Swords, the Sun card. He just wants to free himself so that he can go be happy. And he feels like, Jada, I don't even know why you're mad right now that I'm leaving. Like, you're the one that's been telling everybody on the Red Table Talk about how depressing being married to me was. And Spirit's saying it's a lot of that. Like, he feels like she has way overshared about things, that she said things in a way that has made him seem like he was somehow at fault or not responsible for, I mean, or like he wasn't trying enough to be responsible for bringing her more happiness. And he's just like, what can you do if somebody won't let you, though? Like, do you know how much I tried to, like, help that woman? Like, come on. So, Spirit, is Jada cheating on Will right now? Yes or no? Thank you, Spirit. Is Jada involved with anybody other than her husband, Will Smith, right now? Because I know that's going to come up. So, no, she was. They have ended. This doesn't even feel like August. This feels like there's been somebody else in between August. but it was kind of a little bit like this person was also creeping. So they did very much have to be very quiet. It's talking about, you know, with it ending, it's caused her to be depressed all over again. Jada girl, you don't need another man to leave. If you ain't happy, just go. Do it for you and not anybody else. All right. Spirit, can you please tell us, is Will Smith involved with anybody other than his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, right now? Yes or no, Spirit? Is Will Smith currently having an affair behind his wife's back? He also was an affair that ended, but I feel like they're getting back together. And this time he's planning on being more serious about it. So, and I know exactly who you were all thinking, and Spirit said yes. So, can't say that on here because she is the darling of YouTube, and I'm not about to get all her stands coming in here. I already am pretty sure I'm never talking about Selena Gomez on this channel ever again, so... But anyways, guys, I hope that helped to kind of clear some things up. I feel like we're gonna see them announce that they're separating definitely before the end of this year. I keep feeling like it might be before Will's birthday. Like, Spirit keeps talking about him just being really ready to move on with his life. He's over it. Like, Jada's more of like, well, as long as we don't live in the same house, and, you know, if you're quiet about what you do, and then I hide what I'm doing, and Will's just like, no, I just want to be able to be seen with who I'm with. I don't want to have to hide anything anymore. I just want to go be happy. I'm tired of all this. I want to go travel and enjoy myself, you know, so it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I love you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who is one of these more established couples in Hollywood that you think is going to surprise Split this year. Because I'm just loving seeing your guys' guesses on everything. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Bye.